My ex-husband's friend snubbed me and made it clear that we aren't friends. Now he is asking me for a job. Background. About 10 plus years ago, I went through a pretty lengthy divorce, which is a story in itself. And unfortunately, with many breakups, our friends picked a side. We didn't make any ultimatums, at least I didn't, but our friend group was definitely divided. I would say my ex got most of them because the majority were his friends when I met him, so that makes sense. This meant I was no longer invited to dinners or plans, and the calls and text messages gradually disappeared. Some unfollowed me on socials, but again, I get it, and began to move on with my life and made new friends. There were a couple of exceptions, mainly the wives with whom I stayed friendly, but nowhere near BFFs. Anyway, one day before finalizing the divorce, I'm at an event that my now ex invited me to. He had even reserved a VIP ticket and experience for me. I'm in the VIP room collecting my credentials, and I bump into one of his friends. I said hi, and he literally just stared at me and walked around me. Note, this is someone whom I took care of their animals when they went out of town, had game nights, etc. Cool, message received. A couple of years pass, I'm remarried and doing pretty well professionally. Out of the blue, I get an email to my work email from that guy. It started with something like, "It has been a long time since we've connected, hope all is well." Then it goes into, "By the way, I just applied for a job at your firm and I put you down as a referral. Hope you put in a good word for me." I just sat there rereading thinking what the actual F? I did the obligatory LinkedIn visit and saw he had been hunting for a while. I sat on it for a while and initially decided not to reply or do anything. But the more I thought about it, I really didn't want to work with Guy, and was kind of pissed he tried to use my name and title to get an in. So I called HR and told them there is no way I would refer this guy. I also told one of the partners in the area he was applying the story, and we had a good chuckle about the actual nerve of this guy. Obviously, he never made it to the interview process.